Omey is a rather unusual island because you can actually drive onto it from the mainland at low tide, but the temptation to hot rod it across the magnificent strand has also led to many people being marooned here when the channel closes. Tradition has it that Saint Feichin crossed this same strand sometime in the 7th century to convert the pagan islanders and establish a religious foundation here. It's believed that the intriguing little church which the islanders have just now uncovered with the aid of some 20th century technology stands on the very same site. The dig, which has taken almost 6 weeks, is perhaps somewhat unorthodox, but the islanders say they were determined to find out what exactly stood on the site, since nobody else seemed interested in doing so.
I'm only here 2 years, and I've heard an awful lot about Saint Feichin. I heard the people talking about it. They said it was here, and curiosity, I think, probably got the better of me. So I decided to get a few lads together and have a go at seeing what really was there, because there was only 2 little sections of it showing above the sand and the ground at the time, but I first saw it anyway.
Were you surprised by what you found?
Absolutely. Incredible, really. I didn't really think that there was the framework of a church there at all. I thought if it was there, somebody else might have done it before now, and I was absolutely overwhelmed, really.
The dig, which is still in progress, has already established that Teampall Feichin, as the old church is known locally, was a very substantial foundation with many interesting features. Having moved thousands of tons of sand away from the site and uncover the outline of the church, the island community is anxious to have a detailed archaeological examination carried out, but they reject any suggestion that they should have waited for the professionals before beginning their dig.
But I have written to the Board of Works, the Office of Public Works in Dublin, and also to the relevant department minister, and I have replies back from them. That's 2 months ago now.
Did you have any reservations about undertaking a major dig of this kind without experienced archaeologists to help you? After all, you might have done considerable damage to the ruins.
Yes, well, I wrote to the Department of Archaeology in University College Galway, and I haven't heard from them. But what kept us going really was the more we were digging, the more of the building was becoming visible, so we kept at it.
Do you think that you have done any damage?
I don't think so. I don't think so. There's only one wall really that looks like it might have been damaged, but I don't think that was due to any of the excavation here or any of the work the lads did. I think actually that wall was gone anyway.
Was it very hard to excavate this huge mound of sand which is here without damaging the structure of the church?
It was, yeah. It was very hard, very difficult. There had to be one man there guiding the digger all the time. And there's an awful lot of sand shifted out of the place. It was completely covered apart from the gable, like.
Feichin, do you have any idea at all how long the church has been covered over with this sand?
No, I've got no idea at all. I don't think anybody has got the right, they don't know when it was really built, this church.
But the tradition around about here is that it's at least 1,000 years old.
I'd say so, if not more.
Devotion to Saint Feichin is still exceptionally strong on Omey, and the islanders are already talking of having the church completely restored and used for the celebration of Mass. And having had a look at the other ruins in the immediate area, the do-it-yourself archaeologists believe that there may in fact have been a very large and important monastic foundation about which very little is known on Omey Island in the 7th and 8th centuries.
I think Mass should be said in it, yes. I think, but anything else I think would be the job of the public works and the departments and the archaeologists at this stage.
Father, there also seem to be indications here that there's a very much more extensive site, much more extensive development on this site. There are all kinds of walls of other buildings, perhaps.
That's right. Actually, where we're standing here now, there is one wall visible up at this height. On another side of the building down there, there is, they have told me that they come across walls. Over there on the other side, there is also walls visible. I think you possibly could have a whole settlement here, really. I think at this stage that there might be a whole settlement here.
Do you imagine that this could have been an important settlement?
Oh, I think so.